We are in the Pez Museum, and this is the curator and owner of the collection, Gary Doss. And hi, Gary.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very interested in Pez. Been collecting it since a kid. And how many have you got?
So you're a collector as well?
Well, sort of. Not really
Do you
official.
have more than 3 dispensers?
Yes, I think I have 4.
Collector.
Does that?
We
Thank
set
you.
a low bar, so if you have 3 or more, you're a collector.
Thank you. Now tell me, what's the first Pez dispenser?
Right there. The lady in the poster is holding the first one.
Oh, so that one didn't have a head on it, the dispenser.
Exactly. That came out in 1950.
Okay.
And it did not have a head on it. Heads came on a little later.
Okay, so that was 1950.
They've been out
the
over
Pez
60
box,
years.
it was known as.
That's
then.
what they call it, a Pez box.
Has the candy changed any, or is it just the
Well,
dispensers?
flavors have come and gone. The original flavor was peppermint. They don't even make peppermint anymore. And this year, the last couple of years, they've made some new flavors like chocolate Pez and cola flavored Pez. And my personal favorite is sour Pez. It's kind of like sweet tarts.
Yum. Now I haven't tried that one yet. So then the collection proceeds down here to the case. Does it go in chronological order, or how do you have your containers?
The dispensers are positioned in general random order.
Okay, I love it.
So
okay,
the ones on the top row here, those are mostly from the 1970s.
Okay.
So we have Pez from 1965, the Universal Studio Monsters.
Oh yeah.
And that year, they did a lot of their own characters. So a lot of the Pez that were made in the 70s were of Pez's own creation. They had circus characters, and they call them Pez pets. They had a lot of characters and occupations. So at the time, they made a doctor and a nurse, a pilot and a stewardess, a fireman, a policeman. And then they made in 1976 the Bicentennial Pez.
I see it there.
We have Uncle Sam and Betsy Ross, and one of my favorite Pez. His official name was Wounded Soldier, but that's the Pez I always call the guy shot in the head.
With the hat. No, that's the Pilgrim Pez. Oh, no, there's the Wounded Soldier.
There you go. So
yes,
he's got blood on
yes,
his little
yep,
headband.
Yep. And these dispensers, when they first came out, cost what?
A quarter.
A quarter. I don't even know what a Pez dispenser costs today.
They usually start at $1 to $1.50.
Okay. How many do you have in your collection here?
The museum has an example of every Pez ever sold. That's about 900 carats.
900, my goodness. Well, thank you. This is in downtown Burlingame. And just real quick, Gary, how did you come across these, and why did you develop an interest in Pez?
I've been a collector for over 20 years. I started collecting Pez because I thought it was a pretty silly thing to collect. And I was right. It's 20 years later, it's a silly thing to collect.
I think we all remember the Seinfeld episode where Jerry pulled out the Pez dispenser.
Exactly. It's still very popular.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, thanks so much. Oh, tell us your hours of
we're open
for the
Tuesday
museum.
through Saturday, 10 to 6. So you can see more information about the museum at pezmuseum.com.
And they're at 214 California Drive in downtown Burlingame.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for coming.